With the introduction of 2XO's new Kiawah Blend, I thought it was a great time, now that there are 4 Icon Series bottles, to blind them all and see which of these is the best. This is 2XO's Icon Series Blind Battle. I'm Conrad, this is Whiskeybonded. We're going to do this blind. I love 2XO. I'm going to use a little system here using the Great Whiskey Challenge Kit with the little ABC tags and the corresponding glasses. I've also got a piece of paper underneath each one. They were randomized and I numbered them 1 through 4 so that I can reference which one I'm talking about, and I'll add in which one it is so that as you're watching the video, you know what sample I'm looking at, even though I don't know what sample I'm looking at. So here, I'm going to start from 1 on the right and just going to work our way through. You guys know that Dixon Dedman has been a great a blender. He was with Kiawah, and then he set off on his own to do 2XO. I've been in contact with him, and he's a very generous, very nice guy. He really does have a fantastic palate and an amazing ability to blend. I'm a giant fan of everything that he does, pretty much unilaterally. So I like all 4 of these, but I know for sure before we do this that there are ones that I tend to lean towards. I'm going to withhold that information because I don't want to bias myself or look like a complete idiot when I put the one that I said I didn't like that much for number 1, which is what tends to happen with blind. So let's just get started on this. I'm going to blow through these pretty quick. Start with number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Okay, what I like to tend to do is just go through them real quick and separate them low and high, and then kind of like a bracket style. So we'll go back through again. That one's got a little bit of heat to it, which is not really a characteristic I would say of these. A little richer, a little more caramelly. A little stronger finish on that one. I got a late bubblegum note on that too. This was definitely sweeter. Number 3, come across as a little bit oakier to me. Man, these are all really delicious. Okay, I'm gonna check back a couple again. You know, I try to edit out the drinking part some, so if I skip a little bit, it'll be because I'm trying to take out all the boring shit. I'm gonna push number 2 to the good side. I'm gonna push 4 down. The finish on that one was just a little spicy. It kind of lost the balance a little bit in the finish there. So I've got 2 on the high and 4 on the low. You know, I think I'm leaning towards 3 on the nose. It's just a little fuller. The one has got a little bit light, a nicer nose, but it's a little bit light. This is tough. I think I'm going to push 3 to the high side and 1 to the low side, but I think those are going to end up in the middle. I'm going to recheck them again. 2, 3, 1, 4. I'm going to check 2 and 3 and 1 and 4 just to see, but I kind of feel like this is just already the order that they land in, at least for today. 2 is definitely going to finish first. I'll reveal to myself what it is in a minute. I think 3 is going to come in second because 3 and 1 both have they start to finish a little hot, but the 3 balances out the oak with the sweetness. These 2 are oakier than number 2, so 1 and 3 are oakier than number 2. I think 3 balances the oakiness a little bit. I like the oakiness, but it has to have a little bit of balance. And 4 just finishes kind of hot to me. They're all very similar flavors. I get I don't know how to describe it. It's like a bubblegum note on number 2 that I don't get on the other ones. Today's coming across that way. I do tend to lean sweet. So these are probably in order from sweetest to bitterest, or sweetest to oakiness, or however you want to describe it. But definitely, this was actually pretty easy to put them into order except for that 1 and 3. So 1 and 3, very similar, very close for me, but 3 is going to beat it out today. So 2, 3, 1, 4. You know what the order is. I have no idea. So let's use the Great Whiskey Challenge Kit and reveal to me what's what. I hate this part. I'm super nervous about this. Let's start from the bottom. So in last place, and you got to take that with a grain of salt because all of these are fantastic and would hold up in blinds fantastically, but they're all going against each other. So number 4 is A1, which would be... A1 is the Tribute Blend. I really like this. I mean, listen, I like all of them. You can tell that I've drank on all of these. The Pheonix is actually the one that I got most recently, which is ironic because that was the first one. But I actually drink these a fair amount. You usually see behind me in the videos as I shoot videos all the time. I really like 2XO again. And you guys know that when I like somebody and I like the whiskey, it makes it even better for me. So let's go. Number 1 in third place is God, I'm so nervous about this. The Pheonix Blend. Okay. So the Pheonix Blend came in number 1. Again, for some reason, just today, and if I did this another day, you guys know dang well that it might end up differently. This was a little bit hot on the finish. This one had a little too much oak in balance with the sweetness. That means that what is left is the Innkeepers and the Kiawah, which, if you would have asked me, I probably would have said those are my 2 favorites, but I'm really kind of nervous as to which was which because I really do not know. I would have said Innkeepers was my favorite until the Kiawah came out, and the Kiawah was so good that I literally said in a Discord call, I'm not really sure which one I like. I'm going to have to blind them. That's what we're doing. So, number 3 in second place is B, the Innkeeper's Blend. Wow. Okay, well, so that means that number 1 for me today was the new Kiawah Blend, which the good news for you guys is this is the one that's going to be out there. I'm sure you can still find some Innkeepers, but the one that is hitting the shelves right now is the Kiawah. So it looks like Dixon is getting better as he goes. The most recent one is the best one. Makes me really excited for the next one. There you go for today. The 2XO Icon Series Blind Battle, Kiawah, Innkeeper, Pheonix, Tribute. If you've had all of these, tell me what you think. Do you have a favorite? Have you tried the new one? If you haven't, what the freak are you waiting for? I do want to say as a side note, if I threw American Oak in here, I think it would come in on the bottom. And if I threw Gemma Kentucky in here, I think it would come in on the top. But I guess that's a blind for another day. So I'm Conrad. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know the routine. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and YouTube, and just Whiskeybonded everywhere you go. All right, you guys. Thank you very much. And Dixon, please keep up the good work, man. This is I want to do this with the next 4 and the next 4 and the next 4. So just as a side note, these are all right about $99. So not a bad value. There you go. 2XO, the Icon Series. Whew.